I think it would make more sense for it to be Halloween restricted, you know. But if I get one, I'll be using it for sure all year long. It will be fun to see how, especially how noobs react to it. I can imagine a lot of people confused about this cosmetic. Yeah, it is truly horrifying, and Hobby Sniper is saying what it looks like, yes. Especially when you play a taunt Hobby with Scout, it looks like that even more, you know, it is very weird. Before we start playing, fellas, though, I want to talk to you about the new cosmetics and the new content that got added into the game. Just briefly, because every other YouTuber already made sort of a video talking about all the new content, and I want to actually show you my favorites. So let me open up my screen here so you can see my browser. And I've set it up here on this browser for us to check out. And it was a lot of stuff, you know, especially unusual effects. I think we got quite some great unusual effects, you know. I was actually very happy by that. And I'm very hyped to do some unboxing later this month. I'm still waiting for the cases to drop in price and for my sponsor on my other channel to pay me so I can buy some more keys. But I think I'll be able to open 20 cases here on this channel and 20 cases on my other Brazilian channel. I think we'll have a large unboxing. Especially because Uncle Leo gifted me some older Halloween cases and we'll be opening those. By the way, thank you very much, Leo. I really appreciate that help. So yeah, here are here's the stuff my favorite stuff that got into this update. I think everything was great, actually. If the maps, I love them all. I think this year we got way better maps than we got last year. If I had to tier the maps, I would say that my favorite is Payload Terror, and then Los Muertos, and then Erebus. I really like those three, you know, but all of them are excellent. I really appreciated them. They are all functional. You know, Graveyard has a bad contract attached to it, but the map itself is great stuff. I really like it. And regarding cosmetics and stuff like that, these unusual effects are the ones I actually enjoyed the most. The Nether Wisps for the taunt effects, I think, in my opinion, is the one that looks best. I'd really like to drop an unusually fire for this effect, for example. Looks great, especially this pink one here. I really appreciate it. So this is the first one. And going forward, this is another one I enjoyed a lot, Magic Shuffle. I think it looks very unique. You know, there's not many taunt spells that mix the hurricane particles with some other sort of particle, you know. So I really like this one. You know, I think it actually looks a bit more classy than the Nether Wisps effect, even though both look great. Now that I look at it, I think I prefer this one, actually. But I don't know. So yeah, and now going into unusual hat effects, this one was... I'm not gonna say my favorite, because my favorite was this one here, the Restless Wraiths. Especially the green and purple version. I really like this green and purple one. I wish I could drop one from the unboxings I'm gonna do later this month. So this was my favorite, but I really appreciate Devilish Diablo because it is so different. You know, it's unlike anything we have in the game right now, and I think it would go great with some killstreak effects, you know, some professional killstreak effects. So I'm looking out for those two. I wish I have enough luck to drop one of those two effects on a hat. I would really like that. So yeah, regarding unusual effects, those are the ones that I appreciated the most. About taunts, I like the Ambulance. All of them are great, but I think this one is my favorite. I also like the one for Demoman, in which he's kind of a sailor, you know, guiding a ship. But the Ambulance, I think, is more neat, because now Medic has a vehicle taunt, and I wish all classes had one. I think that's a good thing to have in game, and you can play around in servers, you know, it will be a lot of fun. So yeah. Yeah, and everyone's talking about the corpse carrier. We're getting to it. Here it is, the famous corpse carrier. which looks like something weird's going on with Scout, especially here, you know. It's a freaky cosmetic for sure. And I absolutely love it, you know. I think we need more stuff like this on Screen Farters. Often than not, what we get are some, you know, kinda edgy hats, and those are fun, they can look pretty good, that's true, but I think that for Screen Farters, we should actually go for this style of cosmetic, you know. Stuff that's wacky, that matches Halloween, you know. I can imagine, for example, Scout going into a Halloween party using something like this as a costume. So I think it fits the team pretty well. And the only problem I can see with it is that it isn't Halloween restricted, as you fellas are saying. I don't know why Valve made the decision to release this as a regular cosmetic, but I think it would make more sense for it to be Halloween restricted, you know. But if I get one, I'll be using it for sure all year long. It will be fun to see how, especially how noobs react to it. I can imagine a lot of people confused about this cosmetic. Yeah, it is truly horrifying, and Hobby Sniper is saying what it looks like, yes. Especially when you play a taunt Hobby with Scout, it looks like that even more, you know, it is very weird. Hey, hello there, MGB. And Loito is placing the Lenny face there on chat. Hi, hello there. Yeah, it is weird, fellas, it is weird. I agree with that. But I think it was one of the best things we got in this update was this crazy, wacky cosmetic. I appreciate it a lot. At least, it is a very original idea, at least in terms of TF2 cosmetics, and it fits the Screen Fortress team, you know, it's a Halloween costume, makes sense. So yeah, I like this one quite a lot. This is one of my favorites, that's what I mean to say. I also like the Trickster's treats. I usually don't like this sort of grenade, you know, cosmetics or pocket cosmetics very much, but these ones, I think they look so good and so lovely that I can't help but adore these cosmetics, you know. If I get one of these, I think I'll be using them. They are so cute and lovely. I appreciate them, you know. I'm really thankful that they got into the game because they are adorable, and I like adorable stuff like this on TF2. It's great. I also love this one here, the spooky head bouncers, especially because they have jiggle bones and multiple styles. You know, it's so funny. I can't help but love them, and they go well with a bunch of different cosmetics, and best of it, they can be unboxed on unusual quality. So what I'm hoping for when I do my unboxings is to get one of these unusual. This is what I want, these Screen Fortress from my unboxings. They are lovely, especially the pumpkin ones and the monoculus ones here. The ghosts are cute and all, but I think the pumpkin is the best, and the monoculus as well is the second best style. But I absolutely love these here. They are lovely. And Hovi say, agree. Yeah, I'm glad you love theirs, Hovi. They are so cute and they jiggle. Look at that. That's perfect for Halloween. I appreciate that a lot. And Fireman saying that Los Muertos is the best new map added. It is excellent. That's true. I really like that map. And this one I also enjoyed a lot. It is so goofy, you know, so stupid and dumb. I can't help but love this sort of thing, you know. And what makes it best, in my opinion, is that it is the red quality in the new case. So it is the rarest hat. Even if it isn't very desirable because of its looks, it is desirable because it is rare. So, but I love how it looks, you know, it looks so dumb. I really like. And the person who had this idea was a genius because, you know, TF2 has this tendency of piling hats on top of each other, so why not pumpkins, you know? I really like this one. It's stupid. I love it. It is excellent. And obviously, I think you meant to say, I really don't want that tower of pumpkins. But it is so silly. I love it. And what else? There are some other stuff. I'd like to talk about war paints as well. You know, we always get some sort of lackluster war paints with these updates. For example, on this Screen Fortress, I think that Skull, the white on black Skull war paint is kinda... it doesn't really fit the game that much, and doesn't even look that good, in my opinion, at least. It's not my taste. But I think we also got some good war paints this time, and I'll be opening some war paint cases later in the month as well. But in regards to war paints, I really like this one, the Poltergeist. I think it looks very nice, you know, it kind of flames with ghosts mixed in. It's great, and it doesn't look too off from the TF2 art style, you know. Especially when you think about Halloween maps. So I really like this one, I think it's great. The Swashbuckled, I think, is also excellent. I really like this pirate style. I think we need more pirate stuff on TF2 for other classes, not only for Demoman. So I think this is top tier. I really like this one. It is kind of simple looking when you take a look at it, but it looks so good with this sticker here and the color combination. I think it is top tier. I love this one. It is excellent. Hey, saying rest in peace glitch fish. Yes, this one had a glitch, I think, on the fish and on some other weapons in which they would turn pink or something like that. But now that's fixed as well. Yeah, rest in peace glitch fish. And my favorite war paint of the update was this one, the Misfortunate. Which is actually kind of misfortunate because it is the rarest one on the case. So my chances of unboxing one of these unusual or even strange are very slim. But I think it looks great, especially because it has the bonus duck sticker, and I love ducks on TF2, and I love the bonus duck from Screen Fortress and from End of the Line, you know, when Merasmus says bonus ducks. I really like that. I think it is funny. I don't know why. I'm kind of silly. But I really like the look of this one on some weapons. You know, when it gets very straight on the weapon, aligned with the barrel, I think it looks great. But when it doesn't, as you can see here, I think it looks okay. But either way, it is my favorite one. Simply because of the color scheme. It is a very nice color scheme, in my opinion. And because it has the bonus duck, it even has a rare yellow duck sticker to look for. So I'm looking forward to, you know, shuffling to Steam Market, looking for these ones to see for how much they go. It is a very nice skin, in my opinion. So those are my favorite items from this Screen Fortress. Again, about the maps, I like all of them. I think they are great. But my favorite one was Payload Terror. And the others are excellent as well. So yeah, very good Screen Fortress this year, if you ask me. I really liked it. So that's it, fellas. Let's go play some TF2 then. Again, we are on the London server today, and we'll be playing the new maps. So feel free to join, the IP is on description, and it is also on screen somewhere here. Let me see, it is also... where it is? Up there, on the corner, as you